If I was his teammates, I would be a little bit down.
And the Suns, frankly, based on their statement, don't sound like they're expecting any reprieve.
As a professional athlete who's paid millions of dollars to play, one would not expect you to try and take shortcuts to glory, especially if those shortcuts go through the world of drugs and performance enhancers. And when it comes to NBA players, the league has tried to be as stringent as possible in such cases where players have been caught engaging in drug abuse. And today, we take a look at 5 such NBA players who were banned for using drugs. But before we dive in, do make sure you smash the like button on this video and click the subscribe button to join our channel's growing community, and hit the bell icon to be notified for whenever we upload new content. Now, our list starts from OJ Mayo at the number 5 spot. A bit of a shocking turn of events for someone who was picked 3rd overall in the 2008 NBA draft. For a career which spanned 3 teams across 8 seasons, Mayo is one of the few players who have been suspended by the NBA not once, but twice. The first time came when he was playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, as Mayo was suspended for the usage of the steroid dehydroepiandrosterone, or DHEA, and was banned for 10 games. He reportedly tried to blame an over-the-counter supplement for it, and even tried to say it was an unnamed gas station drink, which put him in a pickle, but to no avail. But that would seem mild compared to what happened in 2016, when it was reported that Mayo had been served a 2-year ban from the NBA for violating the anti-drug policy, which pretty much ended his NBA career there itself, and he was left to try out his luck in Puerto Rico, despite being eligible to make a case for reinstatement by the NBA. Sad indeed. Quickly moving to number 4, we have Tyrique Evans, who was playing for the Indiana Pacers when his suspension took place. Evans, who was anyway going to be a free agent, had his problems escalated on his own, as he was banned from the NBA in May 2019 for violating the terms of the league's anti-drug program. Evans joins the list of similar fallen stars who were basically a top 5 draft pick. Evans being drafted at number 4 himself in 2009, and then went on to get suspended by the NBA for abuse of drugs, which, as stated by the NBA, include amphetamine and its analogs, which include methamphetamine, cocaine, LSD, opiates, including heroin, codeine, and morphine, and PCP. Yikes! Things did look a little hopeful when it was reported that he'd be reinstated in February 2022, but even that didn't last long when he went to play in the G League and was eventually waived, effectively ending his NBA career. And now at number 3, we have Joakim Noah, who in the middle of his first year with the New York Knicks as part of a $72 million contract was banned for 20 games. And for what? Well, as per NBA.com, the league cited Noah for selective androgen receptor modulator LGD 4033. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency has said that the substance, known as SARMs, has similar properties to anabolic agents, but the lack of steroid-related side effects. Unaware of his offense and citing no intent, a players' union statement said that Joakim has offered his deepest apologies for this infraction, and neither he nor the NBPA will pursue an appeal. Safe to say, while it didn't cause irreparable damage to his reputation, but it also landed him on another one of our videos where he was caught reportedly making homophobic remarks. Check out that video here, and let's quickly move to number 2. But before we do that, let us know in the comment section if you'd like to watch a video of NBA players from the 90s who were caught and suspended for drug use. And on that note, our runner-up on this list is John Collins, who is still active in the NBA as part of the Atlanta Hawks, but has already dealt with his fair share of self-inflicted problems, which includes a 25-game ban for drug use. In an official statement released by the NBA, it said that John Collins had been suspended for using growth hormone-releasing peptide 2, or GHRP2, a banned substance found in a drug called promorelin. Collins issued a statement of his own where he said, "I've always been incredibly careful about what I put in my body, but I took a supplement which, unbeknownst to me, had been contaminated with an illegal component. I plan to appeal my suspension in arbitration so I can get back on the court as soon as possible and continue to contribute to our 2019-20 campaign." And despite claims of an appeal, nothing much came of it as he resumed his campaign after 25 games. It all came at a terrible time since he was coming at the back of a breakout season. But here's to hoping he continues to stay away from trouble in the future. And now, finally at number 1, we have DeAndre Ayton, and the pattern persists once again for a top draft pick, with Ayton being the number 1 pick in 2018 himself, struggling to play by the rules of the game and getting himself into a drug-related suspension. A 5-star recruit by ESPN, Rivals.com, Scout Media, as well as 24/7 Sports. Ayton came into the NBA with a lot of hype around him, and for good reason, despite a round of 64 upset in March Madness. Ayton's first season saw him earn all-rookie first-team honors, but it was his second season which spelled problems. Ayton in his second season was suspended for 20 25 games just after the season opener versus the Sacramento Kings, as it was deduced that Ayton had tested positive for the usage of a diuretic that ultimately led to his 25-game ban. As per SB Nation, diuretics increase the rate of urine flow and adjust the volume and composition of bodily fluids. A person would take a diuretic for two main reasons: A, to rapidly lose weight, or B, to mask something else they're taking. While it's unclear why Ayton took it, and he claimed it was unintentional in his statement and apology, he served his ban and eventually came back stronger, eventually playing in the 2021 NBA Finals, but losing to the Milwaukee Bucks. And that brings us to the end of this video. Be sure to smash that like button, click on the subscribe button to join our growing community, hit the bell icon for notifications on whenever we upload new content, and let us know in the comments section which NBA player was also banned for using drugs from your favorite team. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.